What's going on YouTube? Barbarossa back with another gameplay video, and today I am going to be building a lossless sugarcane farm, so sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Okay, the first thing you want to do when you're building this kind of farm is to make sure that your minecart tracks are in a north-south configuration. So the best way to test that is to place a minecart on a track like that. Break the track and you see the minecart will kind of rotate and just settle down into the ground. It doesn't move around or anything. That's exactly what we're looking for. So to build this farm, what we're first going to start off with is the delivery system. So to make this delivery system, what you need is to drop a dropper out like that, and then coming out of the side of the dropper you want to place a comparator into a sticky piston with an observer block on top, like so, facing out. The observer should be facing the comparator, and then you place another observer on top of the comparator like so, and this will be the dispensing system. And you see, if I put something in there, it spits it right back out. This is a design I saw on a Zuma video the other day, and I thought it would work perfect for this sugarcane farm. So let's go ahead and continue. Out of the back of the dropper, I'm going to place our hoppers, and then you just want to put this as far as you want for the farm. I'm going to go 7. And I have tested this and I spanned it out as far as like 40 blocks, and it worked fine. So shouldn't have any problems making this farm as large as you like. So on the end of the hoppers like this, we want to place some of our building blocks, and then we can start putting our rails on top like so, and then placing minecart hoppers on these rails like this. Okay. And this is going to be the area where our water is going to be. So what we want to do is just make a little trough for our water back behind the minecart hoppers, like so. And then in the front, we just want to enclose these hoppers in there. Get out of the way, sheepy. Come on. Like so. Now we want to place sand on top of these minecart hoppers, and to do that we'll just place a block there and lay our sand right on top. 7. Now in order to get that sand to drop, all we have to do is drop some water into our trough, and it will automatically drop the sand onto the minecart hoppers. So here we go. And it spits out our minecart rails like that. That's perfect. Now we can go ahead, plant some of this sugarcane here. And I like to place some glowstone out of the back over the water like this, and that's just to help this sugarcane grow when the light is low in the dark or at night. So once we get that done, we can place our regular pistons on top of the sugarcane, like so, all the way down, and then come to the back of these pistons, and we're going to put an observer block on top. I usually just put one observer block. I've seen some designs that have observer blocks running the whole length, and that'll just assist in firing off the pistons as soon as any piece of sugarcane grows up to be three blocks tall. I usually just put one, and so that's the way I'll design this. You just put your block down, put some redstone out the back like that, and then we can just fill in the top of these pistons with a building block like so. And that is the design all finished. We can go ahead and encase this front, put some glass to keep the sugarcane from bouncing around everywhere. So let me finish this up, And this, so you can see this farm is really easy to build, and it works really well. So let me put a top on here and we'll see this in action. So you can see one of our sugar canes is already starting to grow. What's going to happen is when these things grow, it's going to come out and get spit out of this dropper here, and this can be the delivery system to anything you want. You can put this into a water stream and have it send off into a bulk storage system. You could even replace this hopper and delivery, or this dropper and delivery system, with just a hopper off to somewhere, or you can have this going straight into a chest or whatever you want. But it seems to work really well like this. And if you build a, like, this is tileable, so you can build this up, expand this up as high as you want. And the only thing you'll need to do is to just start building it right off from this location, and keep going out. And I put like a drop shaft here into a stream of water, and so all of the sugar cane can just go off into a storage system. And so let's set the tick speed up, and we can watch this thing in action. Random tick speed 500. There you go. And you can see this thing it works really cool. I like this farm. Okay, welcome back. I got this built up with a second layer, and I found one small error that I did when I was building it, and I'll go over that now. You can see this with the second layer here. I've got a nice little drop chute that drops it into a water stream and sends it off into this chest here. Small error I made last time was I put the observer block over here, which really isn't an error, it's fine, but you need to have an observer block next to the piston here, otherwise it will cause a update here when we don't want one. So I just moved the observer block over to this side of the farm, and it works fine. Again, I said you can put observer blocks all the way across on each row, and it'll work just fine. It'll just shoot the pistons off quicker. So I hope you enjoyed this build, and I'll see you guys later. Bye. Thanks for watching my video. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Please don't forget to give me a like, a comment, and consider subscribing. I'll see you next time. Bye.